Okay, guys, we seriously have to talk about the Taylor Swift thing. All right, look, I know that a lot of well, okay, it's not like I have a lot of people watching me. Let's be realistic. But, my friends that do actually bother well, most of my friends are Republican. I live in fucking Oklahoma. What do you want from me? All of my friends are fucking Republicans. Um, Although I don't think too many of them are actual like hardcore Trumpers. They're actual like conservative Republicans. They're actually like, look, the government should be smaller and that should stop at our front door and kind of more Republican things, not like the culture war shit. Although I'm sure some of them buy into that crap too, just because they are Republicans. And I love you guys. I just, hey, we all think that you're off your rocker. But you guys think I'm off mine, so I guess that's fair. Okay, so here's the thing though Taylor Swift. Just stop. Okay? Um, First of all, Swifties are millennials. Okay, actually, that's not even true. Swifties go up to every age because I'm a touch of a Swiftie myself. But the majority of her fan group are millennials and younger, of course. But dudes, they're voting age. They're like spending cash age. They have jobs and money and all that other shit. So stop going after Taylor if you want anyone to support you. Okay, look, here it is. The pulse of America beats for Taylor Swift, okay? You guys, you guys are just going to have to get your head wrapped around this. People love Taylor Swift. They love her music. They think she's wonderful. And they spend lots of money on her, and they're not going to stop liking her. So you guys can continue to hammer against the girl who is allowed to have her beliefs. You don't have to like. You guys can not do Taylor Swift, but and you know what? Look, you can even ask for a boycott against her. But trust me when I say, you're not going to convince the Swifties not to like her. And you might not want to alienate the biggest voting block out there. I guess I combine those two. Uh, you might want to make some peace with the Swifties, okay? Because they're a powerhouse of people. People like and respect Taylor Swift, and they're not going to stop just because you guys don't. All right, look here. Let's put this in perspective. Boomers, how well did it work when your parents told you to stop listening to Elvis? That work out for you? Actually, I should say, did that work out for them? Because y'all just quit listening to Elvis, all right? You still don't listen to him. Xers, remember when Dean Schneider had to show up in front of Congress? He showed up full maquillage. Did we stop listening to our music because our parents didn't like it or approve of it? All right, so let's just take that into perspective right there. Are you going to stop people from listening to music they like? No. That has never worked. In fact, the more you tell them not to, the more they're probably going to. Especially, as I said, when you consider Swifties are in their fucking 30s. And I mean the original Swifties, not like old people like me that still kind of dig her music. I'm talking about like the original Swifties, the tweens that loved her music are in their 30s now. They have careers and homes. Well, some of them, because can't really buy a home nowadays. But stop. It has never worked to turn against people's music. They love their music. They have always loved their music. They will always love their music. And all that you do when you attack their music superstars, make them not like you. Make them just blow you right off. Oh, you're gonna feel that way about Taylor Swift? Well, then fuck anything else you have to say. That is a real good way to stop a conversation. Is by opening your mouth and going, you know what, you just need to ban Taylor Swift because I don't like the fact that she went to that country club or that comedy club. Not even a country club. She went to a fucking comedy club that helps the people in Gaza. And do a little bit of work because that charity that club was supporting that night is our government gives money to them because they're so fucking careful. Their tax status in this country, they could go to jail if shit went to Hamas. Nobody's playing games here. This is not meant for Hamas. This is for the people of Gaza. And you know what? You may hate Hamas. I personally am not very fucking fond of them myself. But if you literally see no problem with them dragging dead babies out from under rubble, maybe the problem's not Taylor Swift. Maybe the problem is you. Because whether you think Israel should be doing this or not, no one should be okay with dragging dead babies out from under rubble or having people. I watched this morning where they literally stopped one of those aid trucks and people just jumped on it and they were not hoarding. This was not I'm taking for myself. This was people getting on top, passing it down to the people on the ground. The people on the ground then turning around and passing it to people behind them. They're not hoarding this. They're sharing it because they understand how badly the people need it. Stop confusing Hamas with the average citizen. And yes, I know Hamas is just blended in. But damn it, when did it become okay to starve people? To kill them? These are citizens. She is giving money to help the citizens, and you want to ban her. I think everyone understands that anything you bring into Gaza, Hamas is going to get their hands on, at least some of it. But I'm not going to starve children on the off chance that Hamas can get a drink of fucking water. I'm just not willing to pay that price. Good on her for going to that comedy club. Good on her for supporting the people in Gaza. Shame on any of you who thinks this is wrong. Hamas did something very evil. People of Gaza are just so innocent in this. The same way that the people in Israel were innocent in what happened to them. If you have the means, you have the responsibility to help people. I don't really have the means. She does. So she is. And instead of being glad that she's choosing to do those things with the power that she has, we want to condemn her. So that's all I got to say. You are very far from the pulse of America. And if you continue to do this, well, that's why you are not, that's why you're rapidly losing power. Because you refuse to understand that Swifties are not little children anymore. And that, by and large, people are not okay with dead babies. We're just not.